This one's a pick and mix. I think they're both yellows. It's 7:30 on a Sunday morning, man. What you doing, Tony? I've got my backside in here. I'm stuck on a compost bin. Right then. Oh, the old fella, sit down. How are you doing? Come closer. Come closer. You see miles away there. Yes, it's in. Well, it's an early day. Every day through the 6:40. 6:40. The intention today is, did you see, I don't know if you've seen, I took some plants over to Hannah yesterday, and there's still a few plants. I get this problem, do you know what I mean? I think you're a bit too high, yeah. I get this problem where I sow too much and I can't say goodbye to them, you know what I mean? So I give like a load of plants to Hannah yesterday, but there's still the odd ugly tomato and courgettes that I've kind of buzzing around, and I'm like, what am I doing with my bloody hands? And I'm thinking, I want to plant them. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully by the end of this day, because I'm going up early because we're going out today, we're gonna have a day out. You know what I mean? I'll put some, I don't know where we're gonna go. We need to just get out, you know what I mean? Get out and have it's been a bit of a little time. But I want to, the end goal, get to the point, Tony, man. The end goal is to put some courgettes on me compost, grow courgettes on me compost bin. I've never done that before, I always want to do it. And I want to use cardboard though. I could use membrane, and I'm worried about cardboard because it might be a bit more rigid and maybe damage the young plants. We'll see anyways, but that's the goal. There's a bit of a chill in the air, mind you. And it's only for one day as well. It goes back up, but it only gets to about 13 here in the northeast of England. Right, come on, let's get some work done. You know, there's quite a number. I'm not saying I totally left like this one, but I know folks on here that haven't come up this year. You know what I mean? And you just think there's quite a few there that I've just walked past. You know, like trying to do a bit of arty-farty camera work, and it's like, all right, where's them? Where's this? Where, you know? And like you say, we've just had a kind of a reality of what happens. Anyway, don't start, man. Don't start. So, does anybody get like this? Like, some things can just go in the compost bin, you know what I mean? And like, I am keen on that. But when I've raised them myself, it's just like I somehow have to think, I've got to plant everything out. So I've got these tomatoes that are still, you know what I mean? They're kind of, and they're not the bonniest ones. And I've got the kind of courgettes. Well, I need, you know me, courgettes I want to obviously plant out, but I've got a few. You know what I mean? I've got quite a few there. And I was thinking, well, what I was thinking is, it doesn't look that good of it. I had this vision. I woke up bloody silly time, well, a few silly times for the bloody toilet. I might take that cardboard off the top and put some more. I was thinking of putting that, you know, that cardboard over there on, and then get, say, maybe 3 courgettes in there. That's the plan. That's the plan, Tony. So don't stand around. Get it done. Oh man, it's nippy. Right, I'm going to put that cardboard in there because I want to make a nice level. I'm waffling on here, sure. Trying to get into there. You know, this is the one that's kind of set for the end of this year, early next year. Whoa. Bloody hell, what's in there? Oh, right on me pigging trainers, man. Bloody hell. Look at all this gunk. water. Right, so this cardboard, I'm going to put it in there as a mix. This was just put on the top as a barrier. I mean, it's done some good. There's loads of worms. You know. Oh. I don't know if you can kind of see them all. Look at them all, man. Just scratching around. Look at all them. But drop of good stuff in there. Right, I'm going to clear this. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to bag this for the beginning. It's getting on my nerves. I'm tripping over. You know, I've started another job. Well, I might as well show you because I'm just pottering on. I'll get there, honestly. I'm just this bloody thing here. It's like sticky stuff we used to throw at each other as kids. Oh. I tell you what, I'll do that first. Sorry. This is like the kind of live, you know what I mean? It's not choreographed. I'm going to rake that over a touch just to get it level. Obviously go to, yes, rack one, rake, thank you very much, all well organised. Just to give it a bit of a level playing field. That's a good little bit of real estate there. So I mentioned this is like for, say, from October onwards to now, you know, like do the no dig on the beds. This will be like the following year. But this cardboard up here that I've been keeping. I brought this up, you know, and just left it there. Let's see if it's actually killed off. Look at that, mind you. You know what I mean? If you wanted to just put just bloody cardboard, man. You know what I mean? A couple of months. Look at, man. Oh, look at the bloody snails. You could have bloody snails, slugs. There's hundreds of them. Right. There's going to be some brutal work going on in a minute and you don't want to see it. Right. Actually, better check underneath. Ah, I thought so. Right, I'm just going to do a little happy jig. There we go. Move on, move on. Nothing to see here. Crime scene. See, it looks. What a shame. Not a shame. I'll just put the other bit. It's not a bloody shame. I'll just put the other bit there. Yeah. Making it bloody really hard for me soon. I've just realised again, right the way through this video, I didn't that super wide focus. So, courgettes. I've also got a butternut squash, but I'm wondering if that might just smother it. But it'd be a shame not to put it in a compost pile, because that's where everyone puts them in there, you know. So, pick and mix. Oh, you can't see for the pick and mix, there you go, that's a better shot. Changed my mind. I'm going to put the butternut squash another day because I've got, you know that electric bike I've got a box the size of bloody Whitburn. I'm going to put it in there. Now, it doesn't look like there's much, but there is still a load of good stuff in there. So I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to put the courgette, because I don't want this thing to kind of wrap round and like strangle them. So I'll get a couple more. Watch my luck. I'll plant by accident another butternut squash. So I brought out, and actually this one, if you remember, this was just like the mixture of different ones. So that looks like a cucumber. You know what I mean? So, but that one definitely looks like a courgette. So get these planted, Sean. Oh, see, now is when I need me hurry knife to kind of get through that cardboard. Right, so somehow I've got to get in here without tipping these plants over. Oh, oh. I'm crawling around on a pig and compost pile, man. 56, man. What are you doing, you silly old bugger, you? Right. See, when I was worried, like, say, them blowing in the wind, but actually they're quite sheltered here. You know what I mean? So it's probably now then slugs and snails. Just cut it kind of out and hopefully I can just right. 13th of April, courgette butternut, butterscotch. I keep saying butternut. This one's a pick and mix. I think they're both yellows. It's 7:30 on a Sunday morning, man. What are you doing, Tony? I've got my backside in here. I'm stuck on a compost bin. Is that one of the first signs of madness? Right, that's all right. I'm trying to give them enough space so they don't wobble. Right, get this one done. See, I had this sudden urge to squash more in there, but I'm not. I'm going to stick with 4 because they'll go. You know what I mean? It's a compulsion. I've got to kind of cut it out. Just give them a little. I mean, the ground under there is moist and everything, you know what I mean? And they were. So I'm hoping, well, it will. This cardboard will stop that whole pile drying out anyway, so they might just go like rocket fuel. So I've still got the issue of the tomatoes. And to be honest, I am going to put one on the compost bin. It's a bit kind of thin, but I am going to plant the others outside. So that's where I'm going to put them. Here, I'm going to just nudge them in the back walls here. See how that does anyway. Look at, we'll see. Just give them a little drink. I might get a bolognese out of it. That's the that's the reasoning. Well, I kind of feel like chuffed with myself. Yes, more so just kind of, you know, the last of the tomatoes and Steve's tomato, and then, you know, they'll just, won't they? Slugs are the only slugs in the wind. There's probably umpteen things, but anyway, look after yourself. Take good care.